Vipers Voices, here we are at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium and we've seen the second qualifier and the Vipers are through to the final. They're into the final for the second time in 3 years thanks to a 7-wicket victory over the Sharjah Warriors. The Warriors batting first, putting to bat 162 for 7. And then the Desert Vipers knocking off the runs for the loss of 3 wickets with more than 3 overs to spare. I'm delighted to say that we've been joined by Mohammed Amir. Amir, congratulations. How does it feel? Vipers in the final.
Thank you. I think always because this is what you played for. When you start the tournament, the aim is that to play final, and I think it's. I just want to say it's a team effort. The way we played in the whole tournament, I think it's my opinion we deserve into the final, and we are.
It's fair to say though that there were some doubters. Obviously, 6 wins out of 7 at the start of the tournament. Things haven't gone as well since then, and now there's no Hasaranga. Ferguson missing as well for this game, and yet you've come through with flying colours.
Look, when you make a team, and you have to select the backup players also. And if you look at our bench, it's a perfect bench. Maxi came in place of Fakhar. He's performing well. Even Gurbaz is a world class. He's not clicking. Might be final on the final day, his day. So yeah, Penny came in, and then he's performing well. So overall, it's about combination. And if you start performing as a team, I think you are in a good shape.
Just talk to us about conditions today. Obviously, the Vipers won the toss, decided to bowl first. Bowling first has been a real success story for teams in this tournament. Was it such an important toss?
For me, I think it's about power play. How you go in power play, especially in Sharjah. If you get 2-3 early wickets, I think you always in the game. And I think we really did well in the power play, starting from me and Penny. I think it was lovely. And then same Karan, his 3 overs was I think world class. The way he was doing the variations and stuff. Then Khuzaima came. It's about how you adjust in the conditions. What is wicket demanding? I'm a strong believer. You play with the wicket. What is wicket demanding? The minute we realize, okay, slow ball is gripping, hard lengths are hard to hit, so we were bowling accordingly to the wicket.
One of the joys for me being on the sidelines during this tournament is the way you have worked with all the other bowlers. It's been like a bowling masterclass, really. Particularly you and David Payne, 2 left armers. You've been talking and talking and talking and talking. You really have led the way in that regard, haven't you?
See, this is teamwork, and as a main bowler, my duty is to if it's swinging, I have to pass the message. Okay, boys, it's swinging. We need to swing the ball as long as we can. Okay, stop swinging. We have to more focus on the variation. It's a communication, how you communicate with your teammates, and it's as a senior player, I think it's my duty to communicate the other bowlers.
I must ask you as well, you took a blow when you were bowling today, and almost a caught and bowl, but you took a blow on your finger. How is it?
It's good, and it's thankfully it's nothing serious, and I'm ready for the final.
162 for 7 Sharjah got after batting first. Was that a par score? Were you happy with that at the halfway stage?
I was pretty happy because I think in Sharjah 180 plus always give you a margin, but under the 180 or 170, the chasing team always in the game.
And in terms of the way you went about that chase, Alex Hales, Max Holden, Dan Lawrence and Sam Curran at the end there, you were always in control, it seemed.
Yes, and the way Halsey performing, I think it's outstanding, and I think it's a very good sign for the Vipers that today top 4 like Maxi, Halsey, Lawrence, and Karan, they were in good touch, and it's good sign for before the final.
I must ask you as well about the fact that the Vipers have got so many left-arm fast bowlers in the squad. Have you really enjoyed that?
See, left armour always have an edge because of their angles. If the left armour with the new ball, if he can bring the ball in, I think it's a huge booster for the bowling side. And me, Penny, Semi, Luke Wood, he's an outstanding bowler. He's sitting out, and I think we are blessed that we have outclass bowling, especially with the left armours.
And what about the Capitals now in the final? You owe the Capitals one, don't you?
We have to, because they won 3 games in a row, and I think it's our turn now to beat them in the big stage. But let's see. I always believe that on the final days, whoever's handle the pressure well, the more chances they can win the games. But I think we have to, because in the final margin of error is very less. You have to be on toes every single time. And I think as a team we did well today, and we have to repeat again and again this performance on the final day.
And do you believe, can the Vipers lift the silverware for the first time?
Why not? Why not? I think the way we played whole tournament, I think we deserve to be into the final. And I think as a team, like we, as I told you, the way we performed today, if we did same again on the final day, so there is no doubt.
And it looks to me as though this really means a great deal to you. You're so passionate about it.
I love big stages, to be honest, and why not? I want to be a part of the champion team, and I think this is in my bucket list. All of I won 2009 World Cup, ICC Champion Trophy, PSL, CPL, T10, and this is in my bucket list. So why not? I want to win this tournament.
Max Holden, one of the stars of the show with the bat this evening. You made 48 from 38 balls. That was a fantastic innings. Well played.
No, thank you. Yeah, obviously great to get the win. The guys picked themselves up so well from the defeat the other day. Obviously, it can be hard to do with a quick turnaround, but the mindset was really positive coming into today. So yeah, it's great to get over the line with another fantastic team performance.
Max, the team was flying early on in the tournament. There have been a few stutters since then. Did you allow yourself, or did any of the players that you know allow themselves just to even doubt a fraction, particularly after the heartbreak of that loss to the Capitals in the first qualifier?
I don't think so. It's a really experienced dressing room. Guys have played a lot of cricket. They know that T20 is a fickle game. Sometimes you can be on the wrong side of results where you actually play some good cricket in it. So I think we were still confident that we've done so many good things over the last month, and I feel we deserve to be in this final based on how we've played and trained and the environment that's been created. I feel like we're where we want to be, and one more to go now. But it's a really exciting chance to be in the final.
What about the toss? I've asked Amir about it. I'll ask you about it as well. Was it really significant? Was it win the toss, win the match?
No, I don't think so. I don't think whatever the conditions, it can't be that. You still got to play good cricket, whatever you do first. Of course, based on the records here so far this tournament, we were keen to have a chase. But equally, even the other night we showed we can run a game really close when we bat first as well. And we won games of this tournament batting first. So I feel like still whoever plays the best cricket on the night is going to come out on top. But yeah, of course it was a nice toss to win.
Now I've got to ask you, and we can have a smile about it now, but the first ball of the match this evening, the ball was edged to you at slip and down it went. What were you thinking then? Yeah,
I wasn't very happy. It's the worst feeling in cricket, dropping a catch, especially doing it first ball. You've got 20 others out there to try and keep on the head on the game. But yeah, it's one of those things. I've dropped catches before, and I'll drop one again. But yeah, of course, disappointed with that. But luckily, Payne got him out a couple balls later, which made it a bit easier, not having to watch him whack it everywhere, because we know he's a dangerous player. But yeah, that's the way it goes, sadly. But yeah.
Yeah, good news there with David Payne getting rid of Tom Kohler-Cadmore. Of course, Sharjah made 162 for 7. What was your reading of that? Jason Roy got 73. Kareem Janat came in at the end and was quite savage with 23 off 10 balls. Did you think that was a pass score yourself?
I think it was around par. I think the bowlers bowled exceptionally well. Again, as a team, Souths are coming in, getting 2 for 25 or whatever it was on a really small ground. It was a fantastic effort, but I feel like once again they bowled in partnerships really well, and yeah, we were confident at the halfway stage with our batting lineup that we could knock the runs off. But yeah, of course, in these pressurised games, it's easier said than done. But great team performance.
And the second time you've had a really good partnership with Alex Hales. You did it recently in Dubai against the Capitals. You've done it again here. That was so important when you went in after the early loss of Ramanullah Gurbas, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we spoke about if you lose early wicket, not going into a shell, but also equally getting the next partnership going the best we can. I feel like the form Halesy's been in the last, all tournament, but particularly the last couple of games, has been unbelievable, and it's made my role pretty straightforward coming in that situation after early wicket and keeping the scoreboard going, but equally getting one strike as much as I can if he's he's got the rhythm and the momentum, and he's striking unbelievably well. So it makes my role pretty straightforward, coming in and getting that partnership going. But it's good to bat with him.
Well, you're striking it pretty well. What is it, 70, 36, and now this evening 48? You must be absolutely delighted with your form.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling good. Of course, it's nice to come in and contribute to a winning and fantastic team. I've trained really hard over the last period to make sure I was ready to go if the opportunity came. And these are the sort of games and tournaments you want to be playing in, under pressure and with and against great players. So it's a great thing for me to be in, and really excited and happy to have contributed.
What about the Capitals? The final on Sunday. How does that strike you?
Yeah, really excited. Obviously, my old team from last year as well. So it'd be nice to get one over on them and win. They've obviously played some good cricket all tournament as well and had the better of us so far. So I'm sure the boys will be keen to right a few wrongs in that respect. But our focus has got to be purely on what we do well and let them worry about themselves and everything like that. But we will be really focused on what we can do. I feel like if we play our best cricket, we're good enough to beat anyone.
This the biggest game you'll have played in, the final of the DP World ILT20?
Yeah, it's up there. I played in the 100 final a couple of years ago against Moods over Invincibles actually, so it's nice to be on his team now. But it's one of the biggest T20 tournaments in the world. So a final on that stage is going to be really a great experience for me to play in, and one I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, great experience for Max and a great experience for all Desert Vipers players, staff, and of course all you supporters out there. So the Vipers have made it. They finished top of the group stage, and now they've made it through to the final against the Dubai Capitals on Sunday the 9th of February. And we'll be back with all the reaction to that final, hopefully, fingers crossed, with a trophy as well. So that's all from Desert Vipers Voices now. But stay with us, we'll be back in a couple of days' time.